Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Happy Thursday evening. It's so nice to see all of you virtually. Welcome to the YWCA Golden Gate Silicon Valley's 2021 Tribute to Women Awards. I can't hear you, but I can feel your energy through the screen. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Janelle Wang. I'm with NBC Bay Area. I've done this event several times. It is truly one of my favorite events each year. It is so special to me. I am inspired by all of our honorees, and I always walk away with so many tools and tips on how to succeed in my career. So I am so excited to celebrate all our honorees tonight and hear more from you. I also want to thank all the family members who are tuning in, friends, colleagues, nominating companies, along with tonight's sponsors, and of course, YWCA's Network of Champions. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I hope you have a drink. I have some warm water, have some snacks. It's going to be a wonderful, inspiring, and very powerful evening. Now, I know we're all looking forward to the day we can finally be in person. We've been Zooming and WebExing and all the stuff, what we do at work is called StreamYard online for, 14 months now. I miss being in person, but hopefully this same time next year, we're going to be in the same room celebrating and honoring the Tribute to Women Award honorees in person. So we have something to look forward to. But for now, let's make the best of these virtual awards and make tonight's honorees feel the recognition they deserve. Now, we do have some housekeeping items, and I want to let you know about the chat box. You see it on your right-hand side. Please cheer on the honoree you are supporting or the company you're representing. Go ahead and start chatting if you want. Tell me how you're feeling. If you're excited, I'll be doing some shout outs and I'll be following the chat box throughout this evening. Also, if you're inclined to give your honoree an extra shout out with a post on Twitter or on Facebook, be sure to tag YWCA on all your posts. It's at your YWCA. You can see it on your screen, so we can help amplify your congratulatory messages. Now, the program we have scheduled tonight will begin with brief remarks from YWCA and our presenting sponsor, Cisco, and then we're going to jump into the video. Yes, Cisco is in the house. Ileana, thank you, the first one to say something in the chat. We're going to have this video introducing us to the 2021 Tribute to Women Award honorees and emerging leaders. And before we get started, like I said, we have some housekeeping notes. As you're watching the program, as Brandon mentioned, your webcam and microphone, they will remain off. So yes, cheer, drink, toast, right in the chat. We can see the energy, feel the energy through the chat box, so appreciate it. Now, I want to note that the video coming up does include audio, so if you can't hear it very well, just turn your speaker up and make sure it's on blast. And unfortunately, the audio is not available if you've dialed in through the phone, so if you can log on to a computer, that would be the best so that you can see the video and get all the audio. And don't forget, those messages keep on coming. Let's go in the chat boxes. I'm going to be giving shout outs throughout the evening. Now, as you all know, we're celebrating 43 women leaders who have excelled in their field and made such impactful, significant contributions to Silicon Valley's tech, business, health, education, and nonprofit fields. In addition, we want to recognize the companies who are empowering these women to advance into these leadership positions. So thank you, all of you, for being here, and we can't wait to celebrate you all. So let's get this party started. Kicking us off is past Tribute to Women Awards honoree and currently our YWCA Board President, Tony Hansen.
Thanks, Janelle. Hi, everyone. I'm super honored to be a part of this great event and to be here with all of you to recognize some of the impeccable women leaders in our community. Tribute to Women Awards is an evening that I look forward to every year. To start, I'd like to give a big thanks and recognition to the amazing individuals who serve alongside me on YWCA's board and contribute significantly to the advancement of our mission to eliminate racism and empower women. Team, if you're in the audience, will you take a moment to introduce yourself in the chat? I also want to thank YWCA's Philanthropy Committee for the countless hours they give strengthening the agency's fundraising efforts to support the critical services that your YWCA provides for our community's most vulnerable individuals. If you're joining us, please use the chat to introduce yourself. And thank you to the Tribute to Women Awards Honoree Recommendation Task Force. They are for former honorees who volunteer for the rewarding task of reading through all of the amazing nominations received to ensure that nominees meet the honoree criteria. Thanks to the task force team for your time and contribution. You know what to do in that chat box. Last and certainly not least, please help me thank the sponsors of the 2021 Virtual Tribute to Women Awards. This event would not be possible without the support of these amazing corporations. We cannot thank them enough for continuing to stand with our mission and supporting us in these virtual times. Thank you to presenting sponsor Cisco, along with Gilead, Intuit, Xilinx, AbbVie, Applied Materials, Synopsis, Union Bank, and Seagate. YWCA Golden Gate Silicon Valley began the Tribute to Women Awards 37 years ago in 1984. At that time, just 25 women were recognized. Tonight, we're honoring 43. This is a testament to the advancements that women have been making in the workplace, but we have not done enough yet. The world still has a long way to go when it comes to gender inclusion. We love to see growth, and we must celebrate these milestones while recognizing that the need still exists. If our voices as women are absent in powerful places, how will our voices truly be heard? Gender equality can't be achieved until women, including women of color, are given seats at the table, and that requires all of us working together to create real change. Your YWCA gets up every day to do that work. YWCA's goal is to cultivate a world where women of all backgrounds are not only welcomed into leadership positions, but recognized for their contributions as well. We're all tuning in here tonight to celebrate a woman that we know and care about. I'm asking you, each of you, to join me in standing with YWCA's mission. Will you consider tonight making a donation in honor of the woman that you're here to celebrate? Your gift will power our mission and make a lasting impact on the lives of women, girls, and people of color right here in Silicon Valley. Should you be so moved, information about how to donate is on your screen, and a link has also been shared in the chat. You're welcome to note the name of the honoree you're celebrating, and YWCA will let her know that a gift was made in her honor. Thank you all. Cheers and congratulations to all of this year's honorees. So excited for you. And now I'm going to hand it off to YWCA's interim CEO, Adriana Caldera Barafas.
Thank you, Tony, and thank you, Janelle. It's a pleasure to be honoring such an inspirational group of women, albeit in a virtual way. YWCA Silicon Valley with YWCA San Francisco and Marin announced earlier this year that after legally combining, we're now doing business together as YWCA Golden Gate Silicon Valley. I'm incredibly excited about what this means for our Bay Area region. We now serve 4 counties, Santa Clara, San Mateo, San Francisco, and Marin. Combined, we have been meeting our community's most pressing needs for over 140 years. Every day, we see firsthand the compounding challenges our communities face: gender-based violence, racism, homelessness, and economic instability. We recognize that people are the experts of their lived experiences, and we provide services centered in choice. Your YWCA is here to provide services that aid in healing, and we celebrate our clients' victories. Your YWCA is on a mission to eliminate racism and empower women. We are committed to promoting peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all. We will continue our work with community to root out injustice, transform institutions, and ensure that the world sees women, gender-expansive people, and people of color the way we do: equal, powerful, unstoppable. This last year has been like nothing we've seen. While the COVID-19 pandemic reached every corner of the globe, it introduced new challenges and exacerbated existing ones, such as housing security for the clients that we serve. As we look to the future past this global pandemic, we cannot return to normal. Normal wasn't working. Normal was leaving people behind and only valuing certain subsects of our community. We can envision a new normal. We need strengthened communities, easier access to critical social services, robust housing options where choice and safety are centered, and a society where Black and brown bodies are seen and valued. COVID-19 exposed how women are the foundations of our communities and are working on the front lines of a weakened safety net. We are living through our nation's first female-driven recession, fueled by disappearing service sector jobs and a lack of childcare options. A true recovery from the pandemic and its economic impact means empowering women and providing them with the supports necessary to re-enter the workforce and succeed. And your YWCA is here for it. The number of men and women in the world is roughly equal, Yet there is a clear lack of representation of women in leadership positions. And of women in leadership positions, even fewer represent women of color. The U.S. Census Bureau predicts that by the year 2060, women of color will be the majority in the United States. Imagine what equal representation would look like 40 years from now. Hopefully, achieving critical mass doesn't take that long. Tonight, we celebrate the progress we have made by recognizing an amazing group of women who have broken through the ceiling and are paving the way for future generations. We salute the corporations who are helping make this happen. I'd like to personally congratulate all of the 2021 Tribute to Women Award honorees and thank the sponsors who helped make this important celebration possible. We are incredibly thankful for our presenting sponsor, Cisco. And please allow me to introduce Maria Martinez, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer.
Thank you, Adriana. Maria's having a little bit of difficulty, but she is here, and we appreciate you. Maria's from Cisco, and she is so excited, and she just wanted to give a big shout out to all the 43 honorees, and we are very grateful to Cisco and everything they've done for this event year in and year out. So Maria just wanted to give it a shout out to everybody, and she is so excited, and Cisco is so proud to be a sponsor of this event. And we really want to thank Maria and Cisco as well. We appreciate them so much year after year for making this happen. And I just love all the congratulations in the chat box, and it's just nonstop. Woohoo, Nyako, you're so amazing, Marilyn said. Paula said, proud to work with Megan Gillespie. Thank you to Cisco, of course, another shout out to Cisco. Michelle says, way to go, Maria M. So we love seeing the chat box. Keep it going because it's going to be a very exciting evening. And again, thank you to Maria and Cisco, a presenting sponsor of this signature event each year. So we appreciate you so much. So again, keep the chat box going. I want to remind you, we're all here for the 43 honorees that are going to be highlighted in the video coming up. So keep the chat box going. We want to hear the shout outs. It really just gets us energized and so excited, and we can't wait to hear what you all have to say. So as a reminder, if you're really counting on your honoree that you're celebrating, be sure to give them a huge congratulations and also a little shout out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and remember to tag it YWCA at your YWCA. Okay, so the moment we've been waiting for, drum roll please. We are going to kick off the video and celebrate our honorees. Take it away.
Hi, my name is Nicole Gragnola. I am a cybersecurity sales specialist at Cisco. In my role specifically, I'm working with Bay Area companies to help them better secure their data and their users with Duo's multi-factor authentication and zero trust security solution. I think a great leader is someone who's able to adapt and motivate their team during times of adversity. I think especially over this past year during the pandemic, we've seen just how important that is. And so having leaders that are open and honest with their communication, they're accountable and they follow through with what they say they're gonna do, and then they're also empathetic. I think when you're able to see that your leader is authentic and willing to be vulnerable, it just creates this level of trust. And when you trust your leader and respect your leader, you're gonna show up and deliver for them every day.
Hi, I'm Christine Schmidt. I'm a research staff member and manager at IBM Research in Almaden. My group is working on bringing personalized AI solutions to scientists like me to discover and learn faster. I'm also currently the vice chair of the Physical Science Council at IBM, and we promote high-risk, high-reward exploratory research. And I'm the mom of 2 amazing kids, and I'm very passionate about bringing scientific education to little kids. Women can empower another woman by building each other up, promoting their self-esteem, and encourage them to take risks in their lives and in their jobs, and see their personal values instead of like tearing us all down. And I think especially moms need to encourage other moms with whatever their choices for their life, for their kids is the best for them. And I also think kids need to be empowered early, no matter of gender or race, with getting high quality education and to learn critical thinking they need for their future.
Hi, I'm Teresa Jones. I'm a senior group manager for the creative operations team at NVIDIA. My role essentially sits at the center of the creative process. We ensure that teams communicate fluidly, our processes are adhered to, And at the end of the day, our creative output is at the highest standard. To be a great leader means to be a great listener. Today, we are so busy in our lives trying to move on to the next thing. We often react to situations where sometimes we just need to stop, process what's being told to us, empathize with the person across the table, and then lead accordingly. A good leader understands that not everybody fits in the same box. You can't communicate to one person like you do another. You need to understand where they're coming from, understand what makes them successful, and then give them the tools and support to make it happen.
Hi, my name is Ywca Agrawal. I am a senior R&D engineer at Synopsis. I work with the verification group. I moved to US around 10 years ago, and I moved to Bay Area around 1.5 years ago when I got the job here at Synopsis. I believe women can empower one another with mutual support. It's always tough for someone to knock on a new door, so an invitation always helps. And I think words of encouragement, words of recognition in front of others always help someone to be themselves, grow, and move forward in their career.
Hi, I'm Chuck Robbins, Chairman and CEO of Cisco. Congratulations to all of the incredible women being honored at this year's YWCA Silicon Valley Tribute to Women Awards. And thank you, as always, to the YWCA for your long-standing partnership with Cisco. We have been a proud presenting sponsor of the awards for many years, and I'm thrilled to have been asked to participate again in this year's virtual ceremony. I would like to extend a special congratulations to this year's 5 honorees from Cisco. This is an amazing accomplishment, and I'm proud to have incredible leaders like each of you on our team. In a year when leadership and caring for people in our communities meant everything, you showed up with unwavering focus and dedication and made a difference for so many. At Cisco, we are deeply committed to inclusion and diversity, and attracting, developing, and empowering women leaders across the company is core to that commitment. I know all of you gathered here tonight share that commitment to create a more inclusive world for everyone, and I hope you will continue to inspire those around you, push for equality, and drive change in your communities around the world. While we can't be together tonight to celebrate in person, I do hope each and every one of you is taking time to appreciate this remarkable milestone. It's certainly one to be proud of. Thank you again for all that you are doing to promote inclusion and improve our Silicon Valley community. Congratulations again to this year's honorees. It is amazing people like you that give all of us hope that a better world is possible. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Leslie Gordon, and I'm a Senior Director in the People and Communities Organization at Cisco. I'm the Community Partner to the Executive Vice President and Chief People, Policy, and Purpose Officer. I live in the Seattle area. I'm a mother to a joyful 9-year-old little girl, and I am passionate about mental health issues. So when I think about some actions that women can take to empower one another, I think about sponsorship. I think it's important to invest in women and offer them challenges and opportunities that showcase their strengths. I also think that when you see someone taking it upon herself to share her story and be vulnerable, that it's important to acknowledge that act of bravery.
My name is Patrick Chulunda, and I am Vice President of Experience Design at Cisco Systems here in San Jose. I think that there are a number of ways that women can help empower one another. First is to find ways to amplify other women's voices and accomplishments. As a leader, it's very important to me to ensure that women who are early in career and other women colleagues are getting the exposure, the visibility, as well as the recognition that they deserve.
Hi, I'm Jackie Gutschler, Chief Information Officer at Cisco. I was 2 years old when my parents moved from Uruguay, South America to Sydney, Australia, which is why my friends call me Latina Kangaroo. I have spent the last 30 years in the technology industry working all over the world, from Sydney to Singapore to Frankfurt to London to New York, and now I'm in California. So diversity and inclusion for me is probably one of the things that is closest to my heart. It's about diversity of thought. And as a leader or even as a team member, you have to always be mindful to put yourself in other people's shoes and have that proximity with them, because when you do, you're going to see differences and ways of thinking that you haven't thought about before. And to me, that's what an inclusive culture is all about, which every company, in my opinion, has to have.
Hi, my name is Maria Poveromo. I am Vice President of Communications at Cisco Systems. I lead a team of communications professionals all over the world, as well as our global social media team. Been doing this probably for about 25 years, and I'm incredibly passionate about giving back to the community. The advice I would give my younger self is really to go for it. I do believe that your greatest regrets in life are not what you did, it's what you didn't do. And I think back to those opportunities, I could have done it, but I doubted myself and I feared. So if I could go back and talk to myself, I would say, the minute that you feel your heart palpitating and it's in your throat and you don't know if you should speak up, that is the time that you need to raise your hand, throw yourself out there and speak up. I really believe that you are not serving yourself, you're not serving your boss, you're not serving your company or your team by staying small. So be as big as you can be and help everyone, including yourself.
I'm Kate Hillier. I'm a partner in the Life Sciences Licensing and Partnering Practice at Cooley LLP, a global law firm headquartered in the Bay Area. I work closely with the boards and management teams of my clients in the life sciences and biotech industries at all stages of their life cycle to position themselves to have the best chance of their innovations and technologies making it into patients. I think the advice I'd give is that when you get to a fork in the road, don't be afraid to take the path that you can't see all the way down the road, even when the other direction looks pretty scary. All the best decisions in my life, like my decision to return to law school after I was a practicing anesthesiologist, are the ones that have brought me the most joy and fulfillment, including both my husband and my current career.
Hello, my name is Ruchi Goyal, and I'm one of the MDs at Accenture, which is a global professional services company with clients in 120 plus countries, delivering on the promise of technology and human ingenuity. I'm very passionate about youth and teen and supporting them. This year I'm very excited because I'm piloting a free coding program in a rural region in collaboration with my husband and teenage son. Personally, there are three things I focus on to empower women. One is really providing unconditional support, whatever career and personal choices women make without being judgmental about them. Second is proactive hiring and mentoring. And third, honesty. Be honest not only about your successes, but also about your struggles and failures and what lessons you learned from them.
Hi, my name is Monica Tijirina, and I'm an Executive Director in Pharmaceutical Development and Manufacturing at Gilead Sciences. At Gilead, I'm responsible for the external manufacture of Gilead medicines and investigational compounds with the distribution to patients globally. 3 pieces of advice I would give my younger self are to live in the present. I can become very goal-focused and think of the future. It's important that you live in the moment and enjoy the journey, as you never get time back. 2, take more risk. It will be okay and it will work out in the end. And last, do not be afraid of your mistakes. You will learn more from your mistakes than your successes.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tram Tran. I'm Global Vice President of Medical Affairs at Gilead Sciences. My teams oversee liver diseases as well as COVID-19, and I'm a clinical practicing physician and joined Gilead approximately 3 years ago, and I'm really proud to be part of an organization that really seeks very strongly to empower women. And what advice would I give my younger self? I would just say to continue to stay authentic to you, who you are, and as well as not to expect perfection from yourself, because the road is long, the careers will have ups and downs, but if you stay true to yourself and don't expect perfection, but strive for your best, I think that's the best way for you to feel at the end of the day that you've accomplished what you want to.
Hi, I'm Karen Kahn. I'm HP's Head of Corporate Affairs and Chief Communications Officer. I've spent my career as a storyteller. The power of great stories is that they touch our hearts before they touch our heads. I believe the actions women can take to empower one another is to open our networks and create communities. We all want to belong, and there's nothing more important than the friendship and allyship of strong women who light the way and raise us up.
I'm Vandana Mukherjee. I'm a research scientist and manager at IBM Almaden in the impact science area, focused on developing innovative solutions in future of work. If I had to give advice to my younger self, I would probably say 3 things. first one is to know your strengths and weaknesses. The second one advice I would give is to build a network and relationships. Spend time and energy on building a network. And the last one is to recognize that your career is a journey. It evolves. Find passion along the way.
Hi, my name is Hainu Tran, and I'm the Program Director for Content Design in the Data and AI organization at IBM. I'm also a mother of 2 amazing daughters. I'm a runner, I'm a mindfulness practitioner, or I try to be, and I'm also an immigrant. I'm fostering diversity and inclusion in the workplace on multiple fronts. Starting in the summer of 2020, I joined in an IBM-wide initiative that we call Words Matter, to focus on eliminating racially biased terms from IT terminology. So words like master and slave, whitelist and blacklist. At a more local level, I'm also working on enabling my managers and leaders to be able to have more open conversations in the workplace about race and racial justice. And we see the continued need for Black Lives Matter, and we've seen an increase in anti-Asian violence that have really escalated this year. So we know that there's still so much more work to be done, and it all starts with dialogue and communication and growing our empathy for each other as human beings.
Hello, my name is Megan Gillespie, and I'm the Chief Nurse Executive at Kaiser Permanente Santa Clara Medical Center, responsible for caring for more than 400,000 members across our community. Fundamentally, healthcare is about human beings caring for human beings. And this past year, I experienced some of the most challenging and inspiring moments of my career. The advice I would give my younger self would be to reach out and tap into my network more often and sooner. I had so many amazing mentors who were women as I was progressing through my career that I wish I would have leveraged them more often when I was faced with challenges. Sometimes we forget how we can influence each other and how much we can rally behind each other to accomplish extraordinary things.
Hi, I'm Anton Hannebrink from Intuit. We've been a proud sponsor of YWCA's annual Tribute to Women Award for the past 19 years. This year, we're very excited to celebrate and honor Ywca Majumdar, Intuit's Vice President and Head of Corporate Development. Ywca's leadership, impact, and dedication to diversity is an inspiration to all of us across Intuit. Congratulations, Ywca, and congratulations to all of this year's honorees.
Hi, my name is Ywca Majumdar, and I'm the VP of Corporate Development at Intuit. In my role, I am responsible for M&A strategy, execution, and integration. I'm also a wife to a wonderful man and a mother of 3 small children and a puppy. The advice I'd give my younger self is just not to be so prescriptive of where you think your life should be headed, whether on your personal or your professional journey. And what I mean by that is that life has a funny way of throwing you all sorts of curveballs, and some of them could be horrific, and some of them could be wonderful, far better than you possibly could have imagined in a much different space or direction than you ever anticipated. And so when life gives you those opportunities, those golden opportunities that may be something you didn't expect, pounce on them, prepare for them, be ready for that type of opportunity. And when things don't go your way, remember to just be grateful in life and be grateful for what you have in life and accept the things that you cannot change.
My name is Sherry Chung. I'm a director of system software at NVIDIA. I oversee the teams that plan, design, and develop new chip deployment within our company. Some of the initiatives that I'm engaged in include security processes, improving our infrastructure, and most recently, diversity and inclusion efforts within our engineering practices. But my most important job is being a proud mother to 2 boys and a little one on its way. Some ways women can empower each other is by setting an example and providing simple words of encouragement. You can inspire women by showing them that there is no limit to what they can do as long as they put their mind to it.
My name is Carol Edwards. I am a Senior Director of Operations at NVIDIA Corporation. I am responsible for supply planning processes, tools, and supply statements for all the GPU chips, boards, and server products that we sell. I am a single mother of a daughter who's now a junior in college, and in my free time, I like to volunteer for neighborhood programs. If I could go back in time and talk to my younger self, I would advise myself to not be afraid to accept new positions. You will learn a lot of skills and knowledge that you will build upon. There will be disappointments and a couple roadblocks, but if you stick to your dreams, you will get there. You will meet a lot of new people, you will learn a lot, have great successes, and enjoy your life.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Duran, and I'm the Vice President of Global Recruiting at NVIDIA Corporation. Every day I'm inspired by the work that I do. I'm inspired by the team that I have the fortune and honor to lead, the colleagues that I work with, and the work that we do to find the world's greatest talent. I'm also honored and privileged to be the co-founder and co-leader of the NVIDIA Disabilities Network. I believe one way that women can empower other women is providing feedback. I really do believe that feedback, if given the right way, is such a gift. And early in my career, it was something that I probably avoided. I was afraid to have someone give me feedback that wasn't good. And now today I look at feedback as something that is such a gift. It helps us get stronger, better, and it reinforces us and what we do.
My name is Ywca. I'm the Director of Mixed-Signal Design at NVIDIA. I have been working at NVIDIA for close to 8 years. I'm currently leading the high-speed interface design teams across the US and Taiwan. To empower one another is to encourage women to speak, express themselves, and step up in the workspace. It can be as simple as asking a female colleague for her opinion in a meeting, or inviting a young female engineer to present her idea. We can also empower one another by sharing our stories. No matter what our position is or how we got here, we all hit roadblocks along the way. Sharing the stories of the things we have been through, the wins, the losses, so other women can learn from our mistakes and successes.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Louie, and I'm a pediatrician at the Palo Alto Foundation Medical Group. I'm currently the director of our respiratory care clinics, and these were clinics that were created during the COVID-19 pandemic as a safe way for us to care for our patients while protecting our clinicians and staff. Growing up, I would never speak up in public, and I think that was a combination of being really shy and also not confident in what I had to say. So that would mean that people would either speak for me or make assumptions about what I thought. So if I could give my younger self some advice, it would be to speak up because your voice matters, take risks and don't be afraid, and really show people who you are and what you stand for because you're really capable of more than what you think.
Hello, I'm Vamsi Bopana, Senior Vice President for Central Products Group, the core product development organization at Xilinx. Women are essential to driving our industry forward, and our company is committed to empowering women, providing a best place to work for women, and investing in leadership and professional development opportunities for women. We are a proud sponsor of YWCA's Tribute to Women Awards. I'd like to congratulate AMP's Kesavan, our Xilinx honoree. Her contributions have made an immense impact to the productivity of thousands of Xilinx engineers. Congratulations to all of the Tribute to Women honorees for your achievements. And thank you, YWCA Silicon Valley, for all you do to empower women, promote justice, and strengthen our community.
My name is Ams Kesavan. I'm Senior Director in Central Products Group at Xilinx. I lead a global team responsible for development infrastructure, operations, continuous integration, and productivity tools for software engineering. One piece of advice I would give to my younger self is to take on every single opportunity I get to work on cross-functional projects. This includes product development, quality, product management, support where you're solving customer issues, IT, and finance. This broadens your skill set and helps you grow into a well-rounded leader.
Hi, my name is Nupur Shah. I'm the Senior Director of Strategic Product Planning in the Poveromo Solutions Group at Intel. My team is responsible for planning the hardware, software, and platform products that support our FPGA and structured ASIC business. I also have 3 daughters, and so I'm really passionate about this topic of empowering women and really giving them the resources they need to be successful in their life. I think women can empower other women by helping them understand what their roles are and giving them the autonomy that they need to make decisions. And most importantly, really building their confidence by celebrating their talents I think, it doesn't matter if you're their manager. You can do this with a friend, with a peer. I think we can find many opportunities in our environments to celebrate women and empower them.
I'm Huma Abidi, Senior Director of Artificial Intelligence Software Products at Intel. In my role, I am responsible for leading a globally diverse team of engineers and technologists. It is really, really important to foster diversity, inclusion, and equity at workplace, and at Intel, this is one of our key values. And this can be done by, number one, acknowledging that this is a problem, and then what do you do about it? Number two is to educate people about biases, especially implicit bias. And then there are several efforts such as hiring, where we purposely seek out for underrepresented minorities and women. And once they are hired, then we also make a lot of effort where we encourage onboarding and retention.
Hi, I'm Radha Nayak, VP of Business Development and Marketing at Lam Research. Lam is a key part of the engine that drives this Silicon Valley economy. We make the equipment that makes the silicon chips. I personally love learning and teaching and working with teams to effect positive change. Careers are a journey, and women walk a path that's less well-trodden than men. So the way that women can help each other is to remember that wherever you are on that journey, there are women who haven't walked as far as you have and can benefit from what you've learned. And that's true whether you are in college or mid-career or an executive. Share your insights, your challenges, and your experiences freely and candidly so the women coming after you don't have to figure it all out for themselves.
Hello, my name is Pavia Vaidya. I'm a managing director in the supply chain organization at Lam Research. I came to this country over 2 decades ago. I did my master's and joined Lam as an intern 18 years ago. I have grown with Lam while Lam grew 12 times over the years. I'm proud to have been part of developing an industry-leading supply chain that has accompanied the terrific growth of the company. My motto for women empowerment is what I call the principle of 3 R's: respect, relate, and reward. I have developed this over the years, learning from some great role models in my life. I do believe that we as women are in a better position to understand other women's challenges and therefore empathize with them, encourage them to reach their full potential, and to support them along the way.
Hi, my name is Mary Medeiros. I'm an HR director at Lockheed Martin Space in Sunnyvale, California. I've been with the company for over 30 years, and what's kept me there that long is definitely the mission, but also the values and the attention to diversity and inclusion. That is really important to me. I was born in Azores, Portugal, came over here, didn't speak English. It was difficult to assimilate, and so inclusion is really important for me. And when we talk about how women can empower each other, it is important to have that feeling of inclusion. One opportunity that I believe we have is to help ensure that our voices are heard. So if you're in a meeting with one of your peers and they share an idea or a perspective, be their advocate, reinforce their idea. That is really important to ensure their voices are heard.
Hi there, my name is Ilke Lamanju. I am the head of Public Affairs U.S. Oncology in Bay Area at AbbVie. AbbVie is a biopharmaceutical company headquartered in Lake County, Illinois, with a growing presence here in the Bay Area and a future South San Francisco home. We are so proud to sponsor YWCA's Tribute to Women Award for the first time this year. At AbbVie, we believe gender equality is critical to driving our industry forward, and we are committed to creating an environment where women can thrive by providing opportunities for development, connections, and an inclusive community. And I can tell you firsthand, 17 years with this company, that all of those statements are absolutely true and authentic. I would like to congratulate this year's AbbVie honoree, my colleague and my friend, Ann Tomlin, our head of HR for AbbVie in the Bay Area. and your accomplishments continue to make a significant impact on all of the work we do and inspire me personally. Congratulations to you, Anne. I would also like to congratulate all of this year's Tribute to Women honorees for their achievements. And lastly, thank you to YWCA for all that you do to support and uplift our community.
Hi, my name is Ann Tomlin, and I am currently the head of HR for AbbVie here in the Bay Area. In the Bay Area, AbbVie has about 1,000 employees based currently at 3 locations, Sunnyvale, Redwood City, and South San Francisco. I think as a leader today, to drive diversity, equity, inclusion in organizations is really to appreciate and understand. So I'm proud to see AbbVie driving this approach in our strategy. And so for each of us as leaders, we need to make time to listen. We need to genuinely seek to understand and celebrate what makes people different, their backgrounds, their perspectives. Those are all things to be treasured and to be respected and focused. So I think making that time and then creating meaningful plans from that point of understanding will be very powerful.
My name is Khadijah Wilson Fredericks. I'm the head of St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Saratoga, California. I've been in education for 25 years. One of the pieces of advice that I would give my younger self is that every opportunity is an opportunity. I think sometimes when we're young and we don't see how experiences apply to something we might be aspiring toward or working toward, we often say no. So I believe that every opportunity that you have, you should take a hold of it, see how you can apply that to what you want to do, who you want to become. It will most likely serve you later in life.
Hello, my name is Pia Sorkar, and I am the founder and CEO of TeachAids. I'm also an adjunct affiliate at Stanford School of Medicine, and I'm really fortunate to work with an incredible and diverse team of people of all ages working towards solving the world's most pressing problems in the fields of health and education. I think it's incredibly important for women to help each other, to support each other, and most importantly, to work towards creating opportunities to help lift one another.
My name is Nako. I'm the Program Manager for Business Operations at the Health Trust, a nonprofit operating foundation dedicated to building health equity through community grant making, advocacy, and providing services to our most vulnerable residents. I work at the department level, supporting our direct service programs in the area of business operations and finance. Looking back at my early career, if I could give advice to my younger self, I would say when you have a viewpoint that is different, it might be uncomfortable, but don't shut down your own voice. It's essential to embrace your unique perspective. Take the courage to be vulnerable and speak up. The success of a team depends on the unique perspective of all of its members.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Stallworth, Vice President of Business Development and Strategic Partnerships at Stanford Children's Health. In this role, I work with leaders at healthcare systems and other entities to help us advance our mission of providing the highest quality healthcare to young patients close to their homes. I am also a member of the Innovation Network at Stanford Medicine, promoting the development of innovative technologies for the advancement of pediatric healthcare. In empowering other women, I think it's important that we individually take the time and make the effort to connect with one another outside this Zoom environment so that other women truly know that they can count on you and call on you for help. Because there's nothing more empowering than knowing you have a group of supportive people around you.
Good evening. I'm Gigi Lai, Head of Corporate Strategy at Applied Materials. We are delighted to be a sponsor of the 2021 Tribute to Women Awards. At Applied, we believe that diversity and inclusion are essential to building winning teams. We are fortunate to benefit from the leadership of many exceptional female executives who are creating and inspiring these teams, driving innovation forward, and serving as role models to others. Applied Materials congratulates all of tonight's honorees. A special recognition goes to Jingmei Liang, Michelle Mendes, and Wu Ping Huang. thank you for your contributions to our company. And to all of tonight's honorees, a sincere thank you and congratulations.
My name is Riping Wang. I'm a Senior Director in Applied Materials. During my 25 years tenure here, I'm very fortunate to have worked on all 4 of our business areas in U.S. headquarters for product development, as well as for our regional development in China. The advice I would give to the younger of myself would be, number 1, believing in yourself. Number 2, develop the strong professional skills. Have a vision, be able to execute, and have a very good team skills. Then you can do it.
My name is Jingmei Liang. I'm a Senior Technology Director at Applied Materials in Semiconductor Products Group. I lead cross-functional teams to develop dielectric chemical vapor deposition methods and chamber reactors that are essential for the state-of-the-art integrated circuit manufacturing. Women need to empower each other by acting as a role model through mentoring, networking, and by supporting each other. When I first started my career, there were great women executives in the organization. They are role models to me. They provided invaluable mentorship throughout my career. Now, as a senior director myself, I do the same whenever I can.
Hi, my name is Michelle Mendes. I'm a Senior Director at Applied Materials, responsible for supply chain, for new product introduction, as well as volume manufacturing, supporting the Edge business unit. My advice to my younger self would be to seek out a mentor that would help guide me through the challenges I would be confronted with throughout my career. Also, be confident and don't let anyone question yourself or your capabilities.
My name is Dongyan Zhou. I'm Senior Director of LT Power Tools at Analog Devices. Analog Devices is a world-leading semiconductor company with a broad portfolio of high-performance analog, mixed-signal, and DSP products used in virtually all types of electronic equipment. Number 1 is to encourage each other to build a strong self. Empowerment has to come from within. We should also work together to create a supportive community by implementing mentorship and women's leadership programs, giving women visibility for their achievements and more opportunity to advance their careers.
I'm Thalia Nagnos. I'm the Vice Provost of Undergraduate Education at San Jose State University. I lead a cross-functional team that collaborates with divisions across the university to deliver outstanding undergraduate education. My teaching and professional interests are in the area of earthquake engineering, where we try to reduce losses from future seismic events. Women can and should empower one another by helping each other to recognize their strengths and use those strengths to strive towards their goals. Having self-confidence helps us achieve our goals, and we can help each other build confidence by providing guidance about how to navigate the system, teaching each other new skills, sharing where the opportunities are, and importantly, recommending each other for those opportunities.
Hi, I am Lata Venkatachari, VP Engineering at Synopsis. Synopsis is a proud sponsor of YWCA's 37th Annual Tribute to Women Awards. Synopsis celebrates the talented women that make our workforce and their contributions to our business and technology. Today, I have the pleasure and privilege to celebrate 4 of Synopsis' amazing honorees for their outstanding achievements. Sanjana Nair, Jahida Smati, Raisha Agrawal, and Sarah Lee. Your commitment to leading by example inspire all of us at Synopsis and help build a strong next generation. Congratulations.
I'm Jahida Smati. I'm the Group Director for Research and Development in the Design Creation Group at Synopsis. So to empower each other, we need to take a hard, close look in the mirror. We need to look around us and look for small changes that are under our control. I can give you a personal story. I come from a large family, 10 of us, brothers and sisters. My mom was an illiterate. She couldn't read and write, but she was smart. She understood the dynamics of the society favoring my brothers. So she made it her mission to make sure that all her daughters went to college, Later on, in her 60s, she learned how to read and write. And even though she didn't have a chance to alter her youth, she made a big impact on our future.
My name is Sanjana Nair, and I'm an engineering group director at Synopsis. I lead a team of engineers who deploy Synopsis solutions at a huge customer base. I'm also on the board of several nonprofits in India which are focused on girls' education as well as women empowerment through financial independence. The advice I would give my younger self is just go for it. Have a mission which is bigger than yourself and then execute on it. Failures are just a stepping stone to success. So just go ahead and do what your vision is. Just execute on your vision. Your success is just round the corner.
Hi, my name is Sarah Lee, Vice President of Human Resources at Synopsis. I'm responsible for HR operations, including mergers and acquisitions and global compensation, among other things. Outside of work, I am a wife, a mother of 2 teenagers, and I enjoy spending time reading books and hiking. As a leader, I foster inclusion and diversity in the workplace by being open and listening to everyone, showing respect and making sure that I'm seeking understanding and ideas from people with different backgrounds and different experiences.
Hello, I'm Annie Flagg. I'm Vice President of Sales at Seagate Technology in Fremont. I'm responsible for sales into all the large cloud and hyperscale companies around the globe. One thing that I think we could do to empower each other more is to really encourage and mentor, advocate for each other, that when we walk into a room, if there's a table of 10 with 9 men sitting there and 1 woman, that we don't need to take the chair away from the 1 woman. What we need to do is work to have 2, 3, 4 women at that table. The true value of inclusion and diversity can only be felt when there's a better representation at those tables.
Hello, I'm Lori Webb, Vice President of Legal, Compliance, and Government Relations at Seagate Technology, which is a leading provider of data storage technology and solutions. There are many ways in which women can empower other women. I personally try to mentor as many women as I possibly can. I'm deeply committed to ensuring that I support the success of other women in the workplace, especially women who are in underrepresented groups. As leaders in organizations, we have an opportunity to be a catalyst for other women's successes. We can do it and we should do it. We're all standing on someone else's shoulders.
Good evening, everyone. I am Lisa Roberts, Head of Community Banking at Union Bank. I have been a board member for the YWCA for the past 4 years, and I'm absolutely delighted that Union Bank is sponsoring tonight's annual Tribute to Women Awards. We are so proud to join the celebration of women executives and emerging leaders, as investing in women is a key theme of ours. We are focused on ensuring it reverberates throughout our entire business, from our strategy to our clients and our workforce. In fact, we recently launched our HERD website, a dedicated online platform focused on women and wealth. Here's to all the fabulous women that are being honored tonight. Congratulations on your exceptional contributions.
Congratulations to all our honorees. That was incredible. And I love the chat box right now. Maria just said, awesome role model. Mira said, powerful advice. That is so true. Inspiration to all of us. So a shout out to all these women empowering other women to succeed. I've learned so much from that video. You truly inspire me and motivate me, not just professionally, but personally. You women really do it all, and thriving through this pandemic, and fighting for racial equity and inclusion. It was just very motivating to hear all those words. So thank you so much. You've inspired us, and women lifting women. And I want to give out a shout out to the men supporting women tonight and seeing them on the video. So big round of applause. This is just incredible. And now for some closing remarks, I want to bring back Maria Martinez from Cisco. Here she is. We have her. Hi, Maria.
Hello, and thank you so much. And on behalf of Cisco, I really want to thank the YWCA for hosting the 37th Annual Tribute to Women's Award. And a huge congratulations to all the winners. Clearly, the YWCA is a very famous organization that has served, many women and empowered women for over 150 years. So I'm really proud to be part, of this group. What a massive impact nationally, at the community level, at huge scale. And we're so lucky to have you in our own backyard, and so proud that we can leverage and support each other with such an amazing network. I started my career where I was the only woman around. That was 40 years ago. And we certainly have made a lot of progress, primarily for all the contributions and the great stories that we heard today. So, today I'm just so grateful to be part of an executive leadership team that is composed of 40% women. So we certainly have come a long ways, but we have much more to do, for sure. So, but each of you have already paved an extraordinary path here. So very proud of all the stories. We're tonight celebrating you. So my thought here is just take the time to reflect on the impact that you've had on all the people that have been part of your journey. Be grateful for those that help you. Feel really happy and proud about all the ones that you have helped, and then be inspired by how much more we can do together. I'm truly honored to be in your presence, to be part of this group, inspired by your stories and your strength. So enjoy the evening, celebrate, and a big congratulations.
Thank you so much, Maria, for those closing remarks and inspiring words. And thank you to Cisco, proud sponsor. We appreciate it so much. I also want to thank YWCA Golden Gate Silicon Valley for having me back here tonight. We appreciate all the work that you do. So please, if you can make a contribution or a donation, as you all know, YWCA makes has incredible programs for survivors of domestic violence, sexual assault, human trafficking, and of course, they're doing so much in our community around racial justice, advocacy, and of course, empowering women. I also, again, want to thank the sponsors of the event, Cisco. Thank you again, Gilead, Intuit, Xilinx, AbbVie, Applied Materials, Synopsis, Union Bank, and Seagate. Additionally, we want to acknowledge and thank all our YWCA annual partners, including NBC Bay Area. Thank you. My work is so supportive of this organization and allowing me to be here tonight. We also want to thank Kendra Scott, Mac House Productions, and of course the local businesses who have worked with YWCA this year for the honoree gifts, including Nirvana Soul, which is in downtown San Jose, coffee and tea shop, and Rooted Floral. Thank you so much. They sent me a bouquet. Isn't this gorgeous? It's so creative, so colorful, Black-owned business. Aisha, born and raised in East Palo Alto, now with this floral pop-up shop. She is truly a floral genius. So thank you so much to Nirvana Soul and Rooted Floral and all our sponsors. And again, thank you and congratulations to all our 2021 Tribute to Women Award honorees. And thank you for being leaders and mentors and trailblazers. We appreciate you so much, and you've inspired us all tonight. So thank you so much for joining us. This is going to wrap it up, and hopefully next year we're going to celebrate in person and we'll all be in the ballroom together. So stay safe, congratulations, and have a great evening, folks.